Peacemaker Season 2 is brilliant. It's an existential story about reckoning with trauma and the chances life gives us at redemption. I've had the chance to watch the first 5 episodes, and it has a killer soundtrack, banging action, and a more serious tone than Season 1. I was punching the air from excitement at times, but you'll also cry from how deeply tragic it is. Firstly, let's talk about the DCEU to DCU jump. This is not what the show is about. We are in the new DCU from the very first episode, and the canon is explained very quickly in episode 1. It's basically the same history with some slight changes. Next, let's talk about the story. This is Peacemaker's story. The other characters obviously have a role, but it's focused on Christopher Smith reckoning with his trauma and striving for self-redemption. John Cena's performance is especially great here. The themes are fleshed out through great dialogue and intense emotional arguments. This is a story about choices. The choice to reckon with your past or look for a different life. And that's what makes it so compelling. Your heart wrenches for Peacemaker's sadness, and it's really using the multiverse in a different way, because it's not about cameos in the multiverse. It's about a sliding doors scenario where your life is different in a better world where trauma and tragedy are replaced by love and kindness. And it's used to show this mirror life that Peacemaker could have, and the way that screws with all the challenges that he faces in the present day, where he's being hunted by Argus, he's guilt-ridden, he's depressed and lonely. So it's a really emotional show that uses this alternate universe in a very clever way. Finally, let's talk about the world building of the DC universe. This takes place after Superman. There's some characters from the Superman movie that return in this, but there's not really too many cameos. The main thing is that James Gunn starts to expand the history and the political nuances of the DC universe, and so stuff like Argus and Rick Flag Sr. and metahumans and the aftermath of Creature Commandos are all having an impact on Peacemaker Season 2, so DC fans should be really happy about the connections and details that are shaping up in the DCU. So yeah, I love Peacemaker Season 2, and I can't wait to see the rest. And we'll be posting weekly episode breakdowns with Easter eggs right here, so remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.